Okay, so this is something a little bit different. This is one of those things that this is a personal achievement.
Maybe we should introduce ourselves first.
Oh, we should?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, I'm Hope, and we are J&H Aerospace.
Except I guess we're not totally wearing our J&H Aerospace hats today. We're kind of wearing our free flight guru.
Yes.
I mean, they think we're gurus, apparently. So what happened here is I got contacted by Alan at Ripmax a couple months back. Ripmax is a model airplane vendor manufacturer over in England. And they, several years back, started, I think it was several years back, started selling reproductions of the old Keil Kraft kits that were made back in the 1950s. Actually, they go back further than that, because the Achilles, I think, came out in '39 or something like that. A lot of these were Albert Hatfield designs, although they had several designers. But anyway, they wanted me to review some of their kits. Gave us the option of selecting two. So I looked at their catalog and said, well, I've got a Senator already, so I asked for a Gypsy because I wanted a Wakefield. And the Gypsy is their Wakefield model. I mean, this is a classic. These do fly good. So we're looking more at kit quality than we are at the airplanes themselves, because I have no questions as to the flyabilities of these. I've got a Senator. Senator is they're popular here in the U.S. They're hugely popular in the U.K. and rightfully so. The Gypsy, don't see that quite as much because it's more oriented towards beginners as Wakefield models go. But it's a very capable airplane. Should be capable of. I'm going to guess probably 3 minutes in dead air. We'll have to cut them open, honey. The wife is getting impatient. So the way this works here is we have not opened either of these up. So this is kind of an unboxing. I don't normally do unboxing type stuff, but this is one of those where I think it's appropriate because we're doing a kit review, so we need to show exactly what you're getting, what modifications you might need to make to make these usable for free flight competition, all that jazz. I didn't show us, pulling them out of the package, but they gave us they were sent to us in a double layered cardboard box, so these came in perfect condition. And ladies first.
Okay.
There's a piece of tape over on the edge too. I mean, the packaging is awesome. One thing I'll have to, after Hope gets this one loose, I'll have to show you one kind of geek out thing. I can't remember if this is an original logo or not, but they've got something on the Senator package that's just, I think it's pretty amazing. Yeah, that one didn't come loose the first time. Alright, so before you do that, it's not going to show up real well, but right here is this little thing made of Albert Hatfield's name, which I think is kind of cool. And so they say, to complete the model as shown, it will be necessary to purchase further items. I assume they're referring mainly to the paint and whatnot. These are all laser cut, as I understand it.
So we have
instructions in multiple languages. So they do include some rubber strip. I mean, it's enough that you could probably get the thing going decently. I've never seen rubber like that before. We're probably going to fly it on TAM 2 anyway. Well, not probably. We'll probably try and fly it on this, though. They give you an RC style foam wheel here.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute. I mean, it'll fly fine with that. We'll probably go to the balsa one that's shown on the plans just for weight eventually. That's your nose block. That's pretty decent wood right there. In fact, that's very decent. Reasonably light.
Got your tissue?
Can I say that real quick?
Yeah.
I'm curious what kind of, okay, so I have never seen, I can tell you right now, I have never seen tissue like this. This is probably like airspan or something like that. I don't think it's domestic. It's fairly strong. And the full-size plans, let's see, those are pretty much, I mean, they've been converted to cat, but they look basically equivalent to the originals. They don't show anything about the propeller. The original plans show a 12-inch, maybe a 13-inch prop. Okay, so a 12-inch plastic. It'll probably be hard to get it to CG with that, but that's okay. They show the CG pretty far forward. I balanced mine way back. Anyway, we'll play around with all of that. Yeah. Go ahead and go potty, Kevin. That is a monster of a propeller right there. It's actually not as heavy as I expected it to be. Those blades are surprisingly thin. We're at least going to try flying it on that. Looks like they cut those down aftermarket. I don't know. Beats me.
And then there's your ribs.
Part sheets for those are, yeah, that's decently light wood and very good quality cutting. They've got a nice laser because my stuff doesn't come out cut that nice.
And there are the parts.
A little bit of burn through on that, but that's no right there.
Oh,
we see that all the time on ours. So that's very light wood. Let's say 7 pound, maybe even 6 pound.
And there's just also sheet.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I think I know what some of that's for. It's been a few years since I built mine. So that's for your dowels for your hold down.
Okay.
It actually looks like oak. It's pretty cool.
And then
lots and lots of strip wood.
Strip wood?
So let's see these real quick. Actually, I'll grab a whole bunch of them. So one of the things that you're going to have to do with this is you have to select the correct wood for the correct places. So there's some hard 1/8 and there's some soft 1/8. So you want to be real careful that you select the hard ones for the longerons. So the wing trailing edge pieces are not tapered, so you do have to plane those down, and that's no biggie. I don't even know if tapered wood is available that sizes that small anymore anyway, so I can't ding them for that.
And then there's the metal piece.
It's probably for your landing gear. We are going to modify the landing gear to, the stock instructions show this elbow deal that goes up inside the fuselage and you bind it around. We're going to do a removable one for storage purposes.
Then another piece of dowel.
It looks like, is that 040 wire? Yeah, about like that. That's what the plans called for originally anyway, so cool beans. Alright, so cannot ding anything on quality. I would prefer that they included Tan 2 rubber in there, Tan Super Sport. Tan 2 is not available. Anyway, but that it'll definitely be enough to at least get the airplane flying. And, these things outfly most fields anyway. So, it does help me to cut this open first. This, as I recollect, these are, the Gypsy is about a 3-minute airplane at least. I know they're supposed to climb fairly aggressively. Okay, so we'll pop that. Same basic instruction sheet. It's got the cool little logo for the Gypsy right there. We'll look through the instructions later. And so you've got the same. I really want to know what kind of tissue paper that is. It's different from any I've seen before. I prefer the plans weren't folded, however, I understand why they are, because they're big and that's the only real way to fit them in here. most certainly usable. Alright, let's turn that around so you can see. I mean, it's a decent sized airplane. For most people, this is larger than what they typically build for a rubber powered model anyway. So, not bad. Okay, so the same foam radio control style wheels. We'll at least started out flying on that. Nose bearing looks fairly beefy, that's good. 1/16 inch wire prop shaft, that's good. And that some very unusual looking rubber. Plastic sheeting for your windows, windshield, etc. Looks like a 12-inch prop. We're going to try and fly it on this. Let's just say it's not going to stay with that. I believe, wanting to say the Gypsy was designed for an 18-inch, something like that. I don't know what that's for. It'll be fun. It's purely because I haven't looked at the plans. It's a fairly small block of wood for the nose block. So, lots and lots of strip wood in here. And wire for your landing gear. 2 pieces of wire. We'll have to see how that works out. Come out of there. Never mind. I'll just leave it. Okay. And you got a dowel here. Dowel for your rear peg. That is okay for the rubber that they include. We will have to beef things up a little bit when we get serious about flying this. Because that will definitely break under the strain of 24 strands of 1/8. Wood looks excellent. Very, very light balsa. Now this wood looks, no, it's just, I was going to say it looked like it was heavier, but it's just some kind of, I don't want to say stained. Some wood comes out darker than other, and it's the same density. But yeah, everything looks good there. A little piece of plywood, that's for your nose block key. Wonder how they do that. Anyway, that's something I will find out as I go. And a few more strips of wood in there. You expect a fair amount of wood in a wake field. I mean, they're big airplanes. So. And got a thin little piece of wire that I better not lose. See if I can stick this back in here. Sorry, we had to lose one of our viewers because Caleb is having a social crisis or something like that. Alright, so we get all that back in there. And yeah, so that's basically all we can do now until we start building them. And like I said, what my main thing is to do is I'm gonna review the flyability of the airplane as per the kit. In terms of the quality of the airplanes, I mean, these are proven designs. And as far as what I see in here, I have no doubt, especially with the Senator, but I think with the Gypsy as well, that building it to the instructions in the kit, using what's in here, you should be able to get an airplane that flies in a way that's satisfying to the average person. Obviously, I'm very demanding because I fly competitively, and these airplanes are ones that are on the list of planes that people like me enjoy flying competitively. So, in addition to all of that, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of them. You have any comments?
No, I think we're good.
I think she's just ready to start building, so cool beans. Alright, we'll, yeah, this is installment 1. We'll be back when more gets done. So, see you.
See ya.